Hey there, this is Coach Stroker, just checking in again this week to see how all is because having been a coach for a lot of years, I know that sometimes teams end up in a rut or teams end up just out of tempo and get knocked sideways. And I also realize that one play, one little change up, one little adjustment can unlock people. So here's where I am, and I love to just give a little feeling of a little message of hope and inspiration. So the one thing I know for sure is that perspective is the key to wisdom. So that keeping things in perspective can always diminish some of the little things we get so overwhelmed with. So the one thing I've been told before is that if you want to get rid of all your problems right now, get a bigger problem. And then those problems seem to just go away. So right now, you have a purpose. And each of us are in a different situation. You may be caring for someone in your family who is stricken by COVID. You might be simply trying to survive this and hunker down. You may be in a situation as a leader trying to lead your group. You may be in a situation where you're individually trying to fight through anxiety and tension that you're feeling because of this challenge. But whatever it is, it's crucial that you clearly define your purpose for the next 3 weeks, your purpose for the next 3 months, and your individual purpose during this pandemic. You know, the great Nick Saban and the great Bill Belichick, terrific coaches, they both clamor on the sidelines. The same thing. They walk up and down the sidelines and yell to their players, do your job. Just do your job. Stop worrying about this, worrying about that. Stay focused on your job and do it well. The great Greg Popovich with the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs, has a big sign in the locker room. And the locker room sign says, pound the rock. Pound the rock. And you know what Greg is saying? There's that rock. And if you just keep pounding it every day and doing what you're supposed to do, pound it and pound it, all of a sudden, miraculously, on maybe the 1,000th pound, the 1,000th hit, bang, pops apart. So our job right now is to identify clearly our purpose. And don't forget, the quality of your life is a reflection of your inner skills. So there's never been a better time to work on meditation, breath awareness, optimism, and gratitude. There's never been a better time to live service, to be kind and caring and loving forever. These inner skills that you control can change the quality of your life right now. So as a coach, we always were waiting for the big game. We hoped one day we'd be in that Super Bowl, or we'd be in that NCAA championship, or somehow we'd be in a big game, because then we would show the skills that we have, the quality of our game, it would show. And now we're all in it. And we're all the same here. We all have a chance to step up right now and be at our best self. Here's the one thing I know about leaders. Leaders can lead from the back of the pack or the front of the pack. Because when times are good, when the game is totally, we're in great shape here. Leaders might let their quarterback call their own plays. They might let their catcher call their own pitches. Times are good, we're in good shape. But when times are turbulent, when the seas are raging, When the active gunman shows up at the door, the one thing I know about leaders, they lead from the front. They're the ones that run up there in the front and model courage. They model perspective. They model and grab a hold of the driving wheel where things are going. So create your purpose, come up with a clear pathway, and plan for your giant comeback. Because the one thing I know about you, the most important ability that you have is your bounce back ability. And you might get knocked sideways. You might even get knocked down during this challenge. But you're going to come back. You've done it before, and you can do it again. The greatest leaders had a mantra that they repeated over and over in their head. I can, I will, and I must. Two things, and then I'll get off. Number one, every morning you wake up, put your fist up and say thank you. Every morning you wake up, realize you have an opportunity. And this just isn't another day. This is a great day for you to be the best version of yourself. And the other thing, as I've said so many times, at the end of each night, you're going to put your head on that pillow and you're going to have one question. Am I glad I did or wish that I had? I can't thank you enough for this great opportunity to talk to you. I hope you never take life for granted again. I hope you realize the world is probably not going to end. And I hope you recognize during these times, this is when you can be at your best. Step up, stand out, lead by example, and let others know that positivity, optimism, and gratitude is our contagious traits that you embellish as a leader. I hope you have a great, great day. And don't forget, show up, be brave, be kind to others, and then smile out of gratitude. And don't let any external force steal your peace. Have a great day.